All right, so last night was the last day of CPAC, I do believe. I haven't really covered a lot of CPAC, and Michael Knowles went and talked about transgenderism, and it's a short clip. It's only about a minute long, but I want you guys to really pay attention to what he says here. I'm going to play the whole clip. I'm not going to pause it and talk about it. I want you guys to really listen to what he says.
There can be no middle way in dealing with transgenderism. It is all or nothing. If transgenderism is true, if men really can become women, then it's true for everybody of all ages. If transgenderism is false, as it is, if men really can't become women, as they cannot, then it's false for everybody too. And if it's false, then we should not indulge it, especially since that indulgence requires taking away the rights and customs of so many people. If it is false, then for the good of society, and especially for the good of the poor people who have fallen prey to this confusion, transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely. The whole preposterous ideology at every level.
So, you heard what he said. You guys were listening to it, and now, and then I'm gonna comment on the clip in just a second. I need to show you guys this ludicrousness, if I can here. So afterward, the Daily Beast wrote an article titled "Michael Knowles says transgender community must be eradicated at CPAC." You guys saw the clip. This isn't verbatim what he said, but this is pretty much what he said. And he tweeted at the Daily Beast and said, "I never said that," and demand a retraction at the Daily Beast. And number one, when I saw this, I had seen the clip already, but I hadn't seen his tweet. And that's why big reason why I'm making the video now, because, bro, I mean, I don't know if you forgot. I don't know what kind of drugs you're on that made you forget, but bro, that's exactly what the fuck you said. You straight up said eradicated. You said transgenderism must be eradicated. And if you guys remember at the very beginning of the clip, he said when it comes to transgenderism, it's all or nothing. What the fuck how are you supposed to take that, Michael? You said all or nothing, and then at the end you said it has to be eradicated. That means you want nothing transgender. Period. So they're not wrong. Any way you spin it, you're not wrong. But he doesn't really want a retraction. He couldn't give a shit about them taking this down or making a retraction. If he really wanted a retraction, he would not have tweeted at them. He would have privately hit them up, emailed them, or something like that. He would have reached out to them in a much more professional way than going onto Twitter and doing this. Again, he doesn't really care. But then down here, he screenshots the person who wrote the article, and he has her pronouns circled, and then he also has intern circled, which I mean, I guess I understand him. He's like making fun of her having pronouns in her bio, but I don't understand the intern thing. Regardless, back to the clip. The main thing that I really want to focus on in this clip, other than Michael Knowles just being a straight up bigot, because we know that he is. We know that he is a piece of shit. We know that he is full of nothing but hate. Is the part at the end where he says that this is all about taking away this takes people's, normal people that are not transgender, it takes their rights away.
Then we should not indulge it, especially since that indulgence requires taking away the rights and customs of so many people.
So that's the part that I'm taking a huge issue with right now, because again, we know that he's a fucking bigot. Where does this happen at? This doesn't happen. People's rights are not being taken away. Non-transgender people's rights are not being taken away because we are trying to give transgender people the rights that they deserve, okay? It's not happening. That doesn't make sense. Where is that happening at? And I'll give you guys an example of how this isn't happening, and they're actually finding ways to do things like this, and people are not getting hurt. I'll give you guys an example. It might not be the best example, but it's the only one that I could think of that has real world application. Okay, there's a Kroger. I live in a state with a Kroger. You might live in a state with Ralph's, but it's Kroger, Ralph's, whatever. Kroger. I live right next to a Kroger. It's like 10 minutes from my house. I go to that Kroger. When I go to the bathrooms, they have a bathroom that's marked men, they have a bathroom that's marked women, and then they have a bathroom that is just, it's non-gender, it's like unisex, it's nothing. Okay? And I haven't been in that bathroom, and I'm not going to use that bathroom myself, but I'm sure it's a normal bathroom just like the one I use, or like the ones the women has. But they have it. That's what they did. I don't know if they built that separately or they already had that space there, but regardless, they put that in. That's something that exists. These businesses or these places or whatever are going to find ways to allow these people that are transgender to have what they need, have what they are, entitled to as human beings without taking away the rights of people that aren't that. Like I don't get how somebody can get to there. I understand he's just trying to push his narrative of bigotry because nothing he said in the entire clip is correct. I mean, he said that you can't transition into a woman if you're a man and vice versa when it's, I mean, he is not willing to accept that this is a thing that can happen. It's him that's not willing to accept it, so in turn he's going to say that it's something that can't happen. Which, again, it's Michael Knowles. He's part of the Daily Wire. It's like one of the... I mean, they're all full of hate. They're all terrible. But again, the main thing I wanted to focus on was just this really, really goofy-ass tweet of him saying that he didn't say that. Bro, this is, I mean, again, I personally really do think that this is just him trying to make a stir, trying to get a reaction, so he can talk about this on his show, or other people at the Daily Wire can talk about it on his show. This is literally just trying to get that spicy PR, and but on the other hand, if he really does want a retraction because he thinks that that's not what he said, then that just proves how delusional these people really fucking are. And it doesn't matter which way you put it. Either way, they're fucking idiots. They're stupid. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button. It helps me out so much. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and then press that little bell and turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload.